move on to something else. And a lot
We
of,
did have a good relationship when we were running that culinary operation. And the businesses did come and they did participate and they did say they wanted to help out.
yeah, that's true.
So maybe what we need to do is to ask.
Sometimes that's a big piece of it.
Mhm.
And I think, I have been guilty of this, I've assumed people aren't interested. I mean, I think part of it is the criminal justice population in general you hear a lot of negative things, so you
Right.
tend to think everybody is against the criminal justice population, and what you find is that you reach out and ask, there are a lot of people who want to be helpful and try to work things out. It's, you know, where the congregations got together and they want to be helpful, you know, so periodically they ask, what can we do to be helpful? You know, so we ask them about the circles of support, so I think a lot of times it is just a matter of
Yeah.
asking,
Yeah.
and to have a plan for asking.
Mm.
You know, because the first thing employers will think if you ask them for something is, oh, what do they want from us?
Yeah.
So.
What's it gonna cost me?
Yeah, right. So how we're approaching the employers is say, we want you to give us information. We want you to teach us and start with that and just see if something can build from there. So I think we're just trying to develop a
Do
plan.
you
to work with.
use the Chamber of Commerce?
They're on our list of people to contact and to work with and try to get their, you know, input on how to do this, so, yeah.
The other thing is, I think the construction trade jobs are probably down. I know when I built my house, 10 years ago, there were 2 inmates that were hired by the plumber and by, I forget what the other one was, I guess maybe concrete work, were inmates that came out of our jail. Didn't know that at the time, but as time went on, while they were working there, I noticed somebody came to pick one of them up, and it was one of those that were on work release and had to get back by a certain time. So then I started asking questions, and I found out that 2 of them were working on the house that were inmates, and they did good jobs. I mean, they had no complaints. Okay, where are we? Are we all,
I think, in closing, I think one of the things that I got out of the last couple of days was the real significant need for establishing that criminal justice coordinating committee. I know I had received buy-in from the key players from the judiciary, county attorney, public defender, and I think at some level, you folks were interested in sitting on it. I think would be a really good thing to have. So I think one of the things we need to do is establish that, get a meeting going where we can kind of identify what is the vision of where we want to take Carroll County, how do we want to maybe look at what we're doing, change things that need to be changed, and then from that set our vision statement, our mission statement, and get that kind of moving forward. And then dovetail into that would be to start these other things that we're looking at, putting people back in the community quicker, developing a real transition piece to put the inmates back out, reduce the jail beds to the degree that we can effectively to save the taxpayers the money for housing. That's where I think we really need to take this.
yeah.
And does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, anybody public input? Mr. Brown or Damon? No, okay. Well,
That's it?
so you've completed your time here and you're leaving today, and you've been here a couple of days?
Yep.
Yep, yeah. Well, we appreciate the work. I look forward to the written report so that we can delve in it a little bit more. But I agree with you, Jason. I think we ought to set up a committee, prosecutors, defense people, judge.
Do we want anybody from the public?
We have 7 citizen members on ours.
Yeah, because I was thinking that
Yeah.
Susan Wiley seems to be so very much
Yeah,
interested in this.
I bet, yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much
Thank you. Very
Thank
interesting.
you.
for sharing that with us.
Listening to us, yes.
That we had already gotten the bid from,
No,
so then we have three.
no, that one.
Jason,
Oh,
Raymond
we
had
got
a
that
question about
one
alcohol.
over me.
You were going to say something about
survey or something?
Oh, I-
What you were doing last week, you said you were
Are you sure?
doing this week?
Well, I only got 2 bids.
About
yeah, I
There was
did
a
a
company he brought
yeah.
us in, and I said, you
I
can't
did
just
the,
take this because it's
um,
over $5,000.
investigation into
Yeah.
it, and I found that there is no
No, that was for the
um,
fencing.
Oh,
information that
oh,
You have no
validated
information?
All right,
any
thank you.
type of rumor or complaint. So, yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Are you all set with me, or?
Well, yeah, I want you to stay to hear these bids.
Oh, okay.
There's a bid here from Bonner Page and Stone, repair of interior wall joints and acoustical ceiling, $16,800. Price will be held for 10 days.
When was it, when did they put it out to bid?
Oh, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago?
At least.
And for how long was it out? Was it a week?
Well,
or-
3 weeks.
It was out for the
For
bid
2 weeks?
process was out for 2 weeks.
Okay, so you put it out.
And we got one
2
from
weeks.
Patani, P-A-T-A-N-D-Y, general contractors out of Rochester, New Hampshire. And their bid was $9,013.
You didn't receive a bid from a company out of Waterboro, Maine, or
I only got 2.
just 2? Okay.
Did
Because
they
there was a-
call?
there was a
Did
company
they
that
were
came in.
interested?
Yep, there was a company that came in out of Waterboro, Maine.
Yeah.
And then there was a company that came in out of, I'm not sure where his company's out of, his warehouse is in Union. It's Pratt Industries. It's John Pratt. He came in, but he came in the last day of that the RFP was out.
Yeah?
So I'm surprised he didn't put in a quote. He said he was going to, he was working with a company out of Massachusetts.
Huh.
But if they didn't mail it over,
So you think there may be 1 or 2 more?
maybe 1 or 2 more, but if they didn't get it in by the time that the RFP was
It was last
due,
Friday.
Right. They were made aware of that as well. I had a conversation with both of them and told them that the RFP was due by Friday.
Yeah.
And
So they did know about it.
They did.
Yeah.
So if they didn't do it, then I guess that's their fault, not ours.
Yeah.
And are these the ones that went into the local papers as well?
They responded to the RFP, and maybe some of them was on the Dodge report. I know it was placed out.
Mhm. Do you have a contact with them? Could you just give them
Brad,
a
I
call
do.
and see if they may have sent it someplace else, we didn't get it, or that they just decided not to do it?
Okay,
All right.
yeah, I will call.
We'll hold off awarding the bids until you find out.
Okay, sure.
You're gonna keep the bids?
Oh, those are
Okay. And we got when they were received,
10. Where are these?
12612 and 12712. That's when they came in.
I just realized with NIC requires us to do a quick sign-in, and I
Yeah.
completely forgot this time. I've done many of these, and I forgot.
Okay, you still got bids coming in on the fencing?
Yes, I
Okay.
had that one company that responded. I haven't received anything else since. I hope that RFP went out. I know I gave it to Kathy to put out.
Okay,
But I know she was out for a few days as
Yeah,
well, so
yeah.
I can follow up with her.
Yeah,
Make sure that that
yeah.
went out.
okay. Okay, any other further questions for Jason?
No, do we want to?
No.
Well, do you want to talk about what you tried to bring up last week? and I told you.
No, let's wait, we haven't got, you're still investigating your officers?
He just
I-
gave his
I
answer.
answered Commissioner
He
Kennedy.
just answered.
I completed that investigation, didn't find any evidence to verify that that issue was a problem.
Okay,
And then I did a report on it. No,
okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Okay?
good, thank you. We'll bring it up next week. You got a written report on what you did?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You gave us a written report on the internal investigation of the escape, right?
No,
No.
I didn't get that.
All right,
You have it?
okay.
If you have it, I'd like to have.
We got a letter that he just, that letter I read last week commending Jason and his,
Yeah, but that was
So-
just,
But that's-
Superintendent O'Meara will be preparing that report.
Okay, we haven't got that. That's the external one, Mike.
Right.
Okay. All right, I thought the one you gave us was the internal
No.
investigation. That was regarding this other issue?
Yes.
but
Okay.
I didn't get any report, so who did you
Okay.
give a report?
Commissioner.
I got it.
Commissioner
The
The
I
report
thought
about
it was, I thought it was your internal report.
Sorensen. No.
I haven't read it, so,
Oh, okay.
okay. Okay,
Yeah. Okay?
very good.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have any other thing to bring up today?
Yeah,
You got something?
yeah, I have non-public minutes. I think I have them over a month now that needs to be approved.
Well,
Because first you didn't read it, then Commissioner Solomon didn't read it, so
I haven't read yours yet. I just got yours. that
Oh,
she-
no, the one that we need to prove, those,
yeah, I understand what you're saying. My question is, was those things that you're holding in your hand right now,
yeah.
were those among the sheets you gave us that we asked for,
It's a
so we could
page.
go over and see?
Oh, those are
No, because
January.
these we need to approve them,
Okay.
so this we're not in.
Okay,
I think you have a copy of them, you read them, but these are not
Okay.
approved.
okay. So you want to make a motion to approve?
Yeah.
Which one?
So I make a motion to approve the non-public minutes of January 4, 2012.
May I just take a quick look, see if I remind myself
There you
of
go.
that?
And I have.
Is that the only one, or you got another
No,
one?
I have the, yeah, I brought them
Okay.
like that a month ago.
Second?
I have,
Second. Well, we'll wait, see if we got some others, and we'll do
I
it all
have
at once.
October, November, December. So let's start by October 12. Oh,
October 12?
we're not even done with that, so.
Okay, you
That was
got,
January 4th, 2012. I have October 12 here. It is 2011.
May I see the next one that you're talking about?
I have several.
Well, can I see the several then, please?
I have the 19. I thought I'd make a copy for you. You don't have
No,
one?
no.
I have the 12. Did you see the 12?
No. That's why I asked. If I had seen this one.
Do you still have your copies? Because I make copies for both of you.
I never saw any copies. The only thing you copied for me were the closed minutes that we had already.
Yeah, but also the one, because I bring them every week in, but we couldn't approve them because
I know, but
nobody
I-
read it, so I make the copies.
Didn't get any copies.
And I have, let me see, which one is this? December 21st.
right?
And this is December 7, November 16,
If you sent,
November 29. Did you want to see them all?
November 29.
Okay.
What's that one?
Let me see, is this
December
the same?
2nd.
December 21st?
We don't have those.
November
This is the
29.
same, probably. Guess what?
Okay.
Okay,
Who did, in this one here, who did you send that email to? It says I sent email, you already have the
To the
proof.
two commissioners have the email.
Could you send that again? I don't remember seeing it.
No, but it is here. That's the email. I attach it. You never get it?
Oh, okay.
Did you
All
get
right,
it or
this
not?
is, this is,
Did you receive the email or not?
no, I don't think I did. But it's only
Well,
one
it
sentence,
is
so.
two. It is both the commissioners are on it. I printed out, so you got it.
May I see what email you're dropping in?
The
Where
one I
does- where
sent
does
is
it
about
say?
minutes.
Yeah, where does it say you sent it to me?
Here.
Okay.
Sorensen, Dorothy
Okay.
Solomon.
Very good, Sandy, the recording.
I just printed out and attached it. You already have it.
For the time. Sorry, look at the minutes. Well, I sent an email, you already have the proof,
Yeah.
and what is in the grievance letter is not true, but that doesn't say anything about that. All
Yeah.
it says is that Sandy was working on them.
Yeah.
We needed a
And
2-to-1
the
vote.
one vote. And then you're here, she said she was really not working on it. That's it. That was it all about.
So you see, I'm stating that as a 12/24/11, I have not started. the training.
Didn't you get that?
Okay, that was from her
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, and I
Right.
forwarded to you. You have
Okay.
it too.
Okay,
Yeah. So are you done?
yeah.
Okay. So that was January 4th.
And November 29th?
Yeah. It is the
It
other
is.
one. I think she has one. It's the same.
What does this mean?
Which one?
What does that mean?
What was it?
That's here, November. Came along with it.
So what is it, the 028?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That is, I think, the line item where he put this in, this money.
That's why it'd be good if it said that.
Huh?
That's why it'd be good if it said that.
Ja, wel, het zet de nummer, 020 line item. The transfer, it's about a transfer, that is going in that line item, that is
I
what it
understand
said.
now, but
Okay.
what I'm saying is, if you weren't here, no one would know.
That's why I'm here now, so you know.
But this is,
Okay, all you want to do is approve these.
So,
As read.
yeah, we need to approve it now, because
Okay.
I bring them for like for 5
Okay.
weeks, and,
All right, January 4th. The motion, you
so
make
we
the
have
motion?
January 4th.
Yep. You make the
Yeah,
motion to approve it?
I already made the
Okay,
motion.
all right, then I'll second it. Any further discussion on January 4th? Non-public minutes? All those in support of the motion say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, all in favor then. Motion
Keep
carries.
it sealed.
We're gonna keep them sealed?
Yeah, keep it
Yep.
sealed.
All right, you
So
got
the next, I think, did you already read the 29th of November? I make a motion to approve the non-public minutes of November 29, 2011. And you already read this, huh?
Yeah, I did. I'll second it. Any further discussion on November 29th? That the motion made and sealed?
Yeah.
Okay. All those,
Maybe we can release this
all those in
one.
support of the motion say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Did you vote?
Yeah.
Yes?
Aye, yep. 1 second. I'm looking if we maybe can release it immediately. What is,
Absolutely.
We're just waiting for your vote.
Yep.
Yes,
Aye,
all right.
yep.
The November 29th,
Okay.
non-public is sealed and approved. All those in support of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Do we want to do roll call to approve these?
You want, no, you
No?
don't have to do
Okay.
roll call. for it. We all agree.
Yeah.
Do you have the next, did you read the other ones? Did you read them all? The next one is
October 20.
October 19, 2011. I make a motion to approve the non-public minutes, October 19, 2011, and keep them sealed.
October 19th, is that what you said?
October 19, 2011.
I put down.
Do you have the other ones, January 4th?
Yes, I
And-
do.
Okay, okay.
I'll second
On October 19th?
that. Yeah.
Okay, it's moved and seconded to seal and approve October, non-public minutes for October 19th. All those in support of motion say aye.
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 So voted. What are we at, 2, 3? Okay. December 21.
I make a motion to approve the non-public minutes from December 21, 2011, and keep them sealed.
I'll second the motion. All those in support of December 21st to seal and approve the non-public minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, just sign it. Oh, so voted then. No signature block on
Yeah,
that one.
I have to attach it.
Okay. Okay,
have the
that was
next?
19th. Okay, we got October 12th.
Yeah. I make a motion to approve the non-public minutes from October 12, 2011, and keep it sealed.
Okay, you second the motion?
I'll second it.
All those in support of approving and sealing the non-public minutes for October 12th, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so voted. Okay. November 29th,
We already did that.
we approved that one. December 21, you have December 21?
We approved that one.
We did that.
Did that one?
November 12th.
This is the 7th, December 7.
December 7th?
Yeah, I make
Let's
a
see that
motion
one.
to approve the non-public minutes of December 7 and keep it sealed.
I'll second the motion. All those in support of the, and to approve and seal the minutes of December 7th, say aye.
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 Aye, then so voted.
I
You got
make
any
a
more?
motion to approve the non-public minutes of November 16, 2011, and keep it sealed. Actually, let me take it back. I think maybe we can release this. Yeah, I think we don't have to keep it sealed. We can
This is
release-
just a
we-
transfer.
Yeah, we can release that.
So this doesn't have to be, this shouldn't have been non-public,
We approve it, but he came in.
because all it was
Yeah,
a
but
transfer.
It's a transfer, yeah.
Can we not approve
Well,
that and let
he-
people know about it?
Yeah, Well, he came for legal consultation, so the legal consultation is not in. I put only the transfer in.
Right, right.
Yeah. So then we can
But the
release a transfer to the public.
The transfer, yeah.
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 That is why I put it.
So let's not approve that one, let's give it to the public,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
It's just a
this is
transfer.
envelope. Yeah, this, well, prove it, well, we can release it.
Let's somebody make a motion to release these
Well, we need to approve it first.
non-public. Well, it was approved, that's what I'm saying. You made the motion to seal the minutes, I seconded it, and a roll call vote, all in favor. So I think what we need to do is to release these to the
Yeah.
public,
To
We
open it
release
to the
it.
public.
to open it up to the public.
Yeah, we release it.
You wanna
So,
make that
but
motion?
we never approve it, so we just releasing it. Is that,
Well, let's deal with this motion right here, okay?
yeah, we seal the minutes, so unseal it now.
So we'll unseal the minutes of November 16th, 2011.
Yeah,
I'll make that motion. You want to second it?
yeah, second.
Motion made and seconded. All those in support of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so voted. Then to release the November 16th non-public minutes. This involved
Transfer.
the three commissioners being here, Tom Dewhurst and Steve Murray. And a motion was made by Sorensen in the civil commitment transfer of $5,000. 028 criminal case expense, seconded by Kenny. All in favor. So it's just a transfer out of a line item in the county attorney's budget to another item. That's all it was. It should not have been brought up in non-public.
Yeah, but he was
So
already here.
that one there we can destroy.
This is,
Go on. Okay,
this
Can't
goes
destroy
to,
it, it's no matter of the public
this is
record.
go
put
to
it
the
in
Well,
public.
yeah, okay.
I'm going to give it to Lottie, so she's going to keep it there for
Just-
public inspection.
Point of order.
Yeah.
There are only specific things in 91A that you can do with non-public.
we know
I
that.
know.
Yep.
Well, apparently someone ought to review this, because, it doesn't appear is that the commissioners are aware exactly what they can do in non-public and what they can't do in non-public.
Yeah.
May I explain something, please, to you? Very often, what happens is somebody comes into our meeting on a non-public issue, and then, once we are finished with that particular issue, discussion then goes to another topic which should not have been in non-public.
But the RSA
I understand
specifically
what you're-
requires, well then, at that point, you need to say, we need to come out of non-public, go back into public and discuss the other issues. It's very clear what the
Absolutely.
RSA dictates, and you're not following the RSA.
Okay, so we'll come back into
That's
non-public
right,
with
that's what the RSA
with
calls
nobody in
for.
the room, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
that.
legally you have to.
I
Okay.
brought
Okay.
it up a while ago, yeah.
Okay, but we did release them, so,
Well, but apparently all the rest of them that aren't released, how many more that should have never been in non-public?
that's what we're reviewing.
Well, there's one.
What I mean,
No,
we-
this one is just, well, it's really not approved.
No, what
But-
Commissioner Sorensen means is we are reviewing the 2011 minutes and opening up
Yeah.
what we can.
we got, what we will do,
But we take out like, we have legal consultation in a lot of those minutes. And we shouldn't have minutes actually of legal consultation. So
No,
now
we-
we're taking the legal
This is
consultation out.
why I said,
Yes.
the commissioners
It's
need
not-
to read the RSA.
I have
In
read
the
it.
RSA, it specifically states what you can
security,
and cannot
yeah,
do.
For
Yeah.
certain things,
What
yes.
Commissioner Kenny is saying, that when we have legal consultation,
There should
the
be
right to
no-
know law says there doesn't have to be any minutes,
Right.
okay?
Yeah. But
Now-
what happened, minutes been taken every time. It's
Yeah.
in the minutes what we need to release.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to take that out, that legal consultation, and just release it without that.
Right, and then when the things, if you're in non-public and then something comes up, and you're in non-public that shouldn't be
Then we should stop
non-public,
immediately and
you
say,
need to
come
out of-
next,
you need to
come
come
next
out of
week back.
non-public and go back into public and discuss whatever else the other situation
Yeah.
is.
Or just stop the conversation and said, we're going to discuss it next week in public.
Fine, but you
okay,
can't,
okay. What we're presently doing is, like I said last week,